A Real Treasure by Trish, Howell. Another productive day, Cecilia said aloud, as she dropped the day's earnings into the cookie jar on the kitchen counter. Every evening and all day on Saturdays, 12-year-old Cecilia Roberts was the owner and operator of the neighborhood lemonade stand. "Thank goodness for Grandma's secret lemonade recipe, huh?" her mother said over her shoulder as she stood chopping vegetables. Cecilia washed her hands and began helping prepare the dinner. "Oh, Mom, I'm so excited. I'm guessing I'll be able to buy my own e-book reader in just 4 weeks. Reading was Cecilia's favorite hobby. She read on every subject from history to mystery. With books, Cecilia could travel all over the world and visit people and places she could only dream about. Cecilia owned a small library of books on the shelves in her bedroom, but now she was ready for the convenience of owning an e-book reader. In the meantime, you might look through that box of old books your grandma left you. Cecilia's mom paused from chopping the carrots. "You used to love books. It's in the attic between the Christmas tree and that steamer trunk." "Mom," Cecilia rolled her eyes and kept chopping cucumbers. "Nobody reads books anymore. I want an e-book reader. I just wish we weren't so poor." "Cecilia," Mom began, "money isn't everything. Happiness is discovering the treasure in what you already have." She wanted a Kindle for Christmas, but Dad had lost his job when the company downsized. Her parents told Cecilia that she would have to wait or earn the money on her own. Besides, it was embarrassing that Cecilia's friends from the book club all had Kindles and Sony readers. She was embarrassed to bring a hard copy of Jane Austen's Pride and Prejudice to the club meeting. 6 weeks later, Cecilia had finally saved enough money to buy the Kindle. She proudly took it to the book club in the baby blue case. However, as the next few days went by, Cecilia was less drawn to the e-book reader and more to her printed books. She enjoyed the feel of a book in her hands and loved the familiar scents of paper and glue. "Cecilia, where's your Kindle?" Mom asked one night when Cecilia came down to the kitchen. "I haven't seen you reading on it lately." "I decided to read some of my books again. I need to give my eyes a break from the screen." Cecilia poured herself a glass of milk. "Come here," Mom said, starting up the back stairway toward the attic. Cecilia stopped behind her in front of an old box of books. "Grandma said that you would appreciate these someday." Cecilia's mom kissed her on the forehead and turned to leave. Cecilia set her glass of milk on a nearby antique sewing machine and peered into the box. She could hardly believe her good fortune as she pulled several leather-bound classics right off the top. There was Peter Pan by J.M. Barrie and Robert Louis Stevenson's Treasure Island. There was even a first edition of Charlotte Webb by E.B. White. Cecilia was more thrilled than when she had bought the Kindle. She wanted to see the rest of the contents of the box. Cecilia sat back on her heels in amazement. All this time, there was a real treasure right above my head. What is the theme of A Real Treasure? Support your answer with evidence from the text. Again, what is the theme of A Real Treasure? Support your answer with evidence from the text. Number 1. How was Cecilia earning money? How was Cecilia earning money? Number 2. What was Cecilia's goal? What was Cecilia's goal? Number 3. What does Cecilia's mother suggest? Again, what does Cecilia's mother suggest? Number 4. Why did Cecilia take a break from her Kindle? Why did Cecilia take a break from her Kindle? Number 5. Why do you think Cecilia's mother waited to take her up to the attic and show her the box of books? Again, why do you think Cecilia's mother waited to take her up to the attic and show her the box of books?